With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back, once again, race fans, here to the Turn 3 Racing Network tonight. Swift Motorsports Butt Kicker Performance Truck Series heads off into round number 4 in season number 3 right here in, well, was sunny Florida. Now the sun has set, the lights have come on. It's time to run the Daytona road course. 3.5 mile track, depending on how you count these corners. 16 to 17, maybe a little shorter, depending on how you count them. Turns for these drivers to navigate here tonight. Gonna be a long night for a few of the drivers. Grip, forward bite off of the corner exits has been the talk of the garage all day long. Happy hour as well. Drivers still fighting to find that forward bite up off of the corner exits. We'll have to see who can get the job done here tonight and snatch the pole award. 10-minute qualifying session already underway. Few drivers out there on track. I tell you what, why don't we go around, see who we can see out there. Looks like we have a few of them. Jeff Snyder, one of those drivers that are out there on the track. Why don't we go ahead, get a little closer to the action there. Watch Jeff Snyder get around this. That's the backstretch chicane right there. Looks like he's taking it easy here on his up-to-speed lap. Few other drivers out there already turning in their time lap. John McMillan Jr. out there on a flyer, sits top of the speed charts right now. We'll throw that qualifying information up to you on the left-hand side of your screen. Let's get that worked out for you. There you go. There you have it. John McMillan Jr. with a 158, 154, top of the speed charts right now. Quick time, John Jr. Drivers fighting hard already this championship season, season number 3. Already 3 races in the books with 3 different race winners. Will we see a repeat winner here tonight? John McMillan Jr.'s top of the speed charts right now. He has yet to visit victory lane this season. We'll have to see if he can't somehow walk away with this thing with a win tonight. Was not the fastest in happy hour, but was up there as far as the speed charts are concerned through the backstretch chicane. And something very particular these drivers have got to be very careful of. And that is an off-track excursion. You get a 1X, a 0X, and the time is not going to be allowed, as we are already 6 minutes into this qualifying session. So already more than halfway through this qualifying session, and we've only had 7 drivers put down a time lap. Ron Schutte in the 28, slowest of all the goers so far, sits 7th on the speeds charts. John Jr. going to cross the line that time by. Does he improve that time lap? No, goes about a half a second slower. Who else is out there? Looks like winner already this season, that 24 of Jeff Glockner, driving the BK Paint High Racing Drivers World Chevy Silverado. Comes through the infield. Gonna rejoin the track right here, back into what we call NASCAR 1. Back to the oval, back to the high banks of Daytona International Super Speedway. He'll make his way around this track and on to the backstretch, and through that backstretch chicane. Will Glockner have enough time to turn in a time lap? Nine drivers now on the speed charts as Nathan Rogie goes 4th on the speed charts, 2:01:48. That is quite a bit off of the pole time right now. John McMillan Jr. almost 3 seconds ahead of that 87 of Rogie. Jeff Glockner going to come through 3 and 4. He'll here back to the front stretch to the NASCAR chicane. Something a little new. Something that the Daytona Rolex 24-hour drivers do not have to deal with, and that is this NASCAR front stretch chicane. Glockner looks like he navigates through that fairly well. Back on the gas, up through the gears. Going to come around, across the stripe. 24 going to complete. Oh, that's going to be his up the speed lap. No time going on the board. Oh, it's going to be hard pressed for him to get back around. Looks like he may be calling it quits. No, still up on the gas. He's going to go after it. Less than 2 minutes remain. Can he get around the track and back across the stripe before the time runs out? Put in a qualifying time. We'll keep an eye right here with Glockner. John McMillan Jr. still top of the speed charts. Quick time tonight in qualifying, 1:58:15 out of that 15 of John Jr. And it does look like Glockner a little bit off pace. Not sure if this is going to be good enough to get him up inside of that top 5. It's going to be good enough for a top 10, I do believe. The final 60 seconds remaining here in happy hour. We're going to get set and ready to go to a brief commercial break, then head trackside for your national anthem. We'll wait to see how Gluckner goes here, see where this time lap gets put down. Backstretch chicane, 30 seconds left on the stopwatch. Can Gluckner get back around and get there in time? Final 15, now make that 10 seconds to go. I don't think he's gonna get there. Gluckner gonna fall just short of being able to put down a qualifying time. Smoking the tires coming in. That's gonna do it for qualifying. We're gonna step away for a brief commercial break. We'll head back trackside here in just a few seconds for the national anthem. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be right back.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, the boats bursting out, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Drivers begin to make their way through final pre-race inspection and hit that starting grid. While we await the final few drivers, let's run down a little official business here tonight. Coming into race number 4 in season number 3 for Swift Motorsports Butt Kicker Performance Truck Series. Adam Pettit in the 58 out of Revved Racing sits top of the points standings. One race win on in his back pocket. Kevin Haas, Sean Kozer, Lee Staples with a good run so far this season. He sits in 4th overall. There you can see Jeff Gluckner, also a race winner, back in 7th. Outside of the top 10, though, Michael Madden went to victory lane last time we were on the track at Dover. Again, Michael Madden backed that up, and going to be hard to do so without being here. Looks like Jeff Gluckner, only driver with a race win that is in the field tonight. Can that 24 repeat, or will we see a new first-time winner here in race number 4, Daytona Road Course. Left and right hand turns. Who's going to get their Performance Motorsports Truck Series machine around this track the quickest? Well, there you have it. There's your point standings. Looks like a few more of those drivers beginning to get themselves to the starting grid. We'll wait for a few of these drivers to get there. Looks like a little bit of a log jam back there getting through that pre-race inspection. A lot of drivers shaking their heads right now, throwing their arms up, looking at the tech man like, what's going on here, buddy? Well, while we do have a moment, why don't we go ahead and just say, how you doing, race fans out there in TV land? Glad you could all join us here tonight. As always, Dave in the Cave bringing you all the calls from the trackside here tonight. If you haven't already, toss these drivers a thumbs up, click subscribe, and help us push all the way to 2,000 subscribers. Smash that bell over there on the right-hand side. Get notified anytime we go live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Whether it's myself, Dave in the Cave, or anybody else back at the Turn 3 headquarters, we do appreciate each and every one of you each and every night. And it looks like we've got a little complications. Looks like we're going to have to break for a few commercials. Then we will get back to you right with the task at hand. So we do apologize. A little bit of track conditions need to be taken care of. So don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be back after this short commercial break.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Well, race fans, a little bit of setup issues and some track issues gonna prevent us from jumping right on the track. We're gonna take a short moment, let the track officials rework the race surface, then we will restack, re-rack, and reset the field with qualifying here at Daytona Road. We do apologize for the inconvenience. Join us here live once again in 20 minutes for your Swift Motorsports Butt Kickers